Hi, welcome to another episode of Hot Takes. Last one of the night. Usually like to finish on a light note. We've got it. We've got the one. Jim O'Neill is the leader of the reform group in Blackpool Council. And he says the party is starting to feel like the Tories 2.0. He says they're accepting too many Tories. They're taking all the rejects, all the carpetbaggers, all those who think they're not going to win another election. So they're jumping ship to reform in the hope that reform will keep them gainfully employed at public expense. And I just hit my mic and I apologise for that. Most unprofessional. However, Mr. McNeil, this reform leader of the reform group, used to be a Tory. Yes, he's someone who defected from the Tories to reform and is now saying there's too many Tories in reform. Perhaps he may consider giving it up and going and joining someone else. He says there are some fantastic Conservative MPs and former Conservative MPs and some great councillors and so forth who could be, he said, ideologically along the lines of reform. He says, but you can't let too many in. Just me, apparently. He said that that people were jumping ship too readily because they're seeing how the wind is blowing. He's subsequently taken the post down. This was under the post because somebody lent on him and he didn't want it to look as though that he was attention seeking, he says. Well, no, but he is right. There are too many Tory failures trying to get into reform. There's one or two that would be good fits, absolutely. I still think that Suella Braverman would actually be quite good, but she's insisting and repeatedly insisting she has no plans to jump ship to reform. But we all know what that means, don't we? I can see her joining. But there's others that are desperate to sort of save themselves, and so they're jumping so that they can keep their seat next time. And I think they are the ones that need to be resisted. If Jacob Rees-Mogg went across, for example, I wouldn't object to that. I think he would not only win his seat and would sit again doing it for nothing, but would be an absolute asset. Now, I have actually covered in this that he says too, he won't jump. He's not going to jump ship to reform, but he will work very closely with Nigel Farage, giving advice and guidance because he's played the game for so long. And again, even if he's not a member of the party as such, it's certainly very sage advice that he would give. You'd be stupid not to have him close to hand on an advisory level. But if he was to stand down there in Somerset, he would win his seat hands down, wouldn't he? It's just a shame he couldn't win it at the last election. And then you have Nadine. She comes in, oh, look at me, I'm brilliant, I'm great, yeah. And then makes an absolute pig's ear of it and saying like, oh no, we're going to have Boris, we're going to join forces with Boris. Boris, you can't let Boris anywhere near reform. Also a fact that Nigel Farage won't have Boris anywhere near reform because that is two massive, big egos at the top of the party. One would have to give. It's like that scene in Guardians of the Galaxy, isn't it? Was it Guardians of the Galaxy or Endgame, I think, when it's like, yes, this is my ship. No, I quite is your ship. Why are you talking with a low voice? No, I always talk like this. It's that kind of thing, isn't it? They'll always try to outdo each other. I don't even think Nadine should have gone. I don't think she's suitable, but, they took her. That's fine. It's fair enough. Not my decision. But too many Tories? Absolutely. But the irony of someone who's actually an ex-Tory saying it. You couldn't make it up. Thanks very much. Enjoy the rest of your night. We'll start this circus again tomorrow, unless something breaking happens. And I'm half expecting to hear something tonight with regards probably to McSweeney, but we should wait and see. Otherwise, have a great evening. Thanks very much. Don't forget to hit subscribe. Bye.